on to the next one. We got, we gonna do this one. No, not that one. We gonna do this one. Khadlaj, Island Dreams. And I think this is supposed to be a Symphony dupe. And I got this one for good old $34.99. That's the, let's look at the box. We got the, whatever color that is. Blue with the different little highlights of gold and another blue. Got flowers and all that good stuff on there. Collage on the top, barcode on the bottom. On the back, you got ingredients and all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and get it here. Yeah, like I said, this is an interpretation of Louis Vuitton's Symphony, and I heard it was a banger. I need me a summer fragrance. Well, I got some, but I need more summer fragrances. I wanted to get some new ones in the collection. And here we go. Get rid of that. Good old Khadlaj Island Dreams. Yeah, bottle's dope. Got that dark color. I think that might be navy blue going down to that clear or that frosted with the gold accents. Top, it's metal. It just slides into place. It don't even click. So we not gonna hold this by the top at all. If we do, not for long. We gonna grab this bottle. Sturdy grip. Sturdy grip. Let's get a couple sprays in the air and get some on the tester strip and see. Whew. Citrus heavy. What's that on top? That smells like grapefruit. Maybe some orange. Maybe not, maybe orange tangerine or something like that. But ooh, that's good. Oh yeah, I like that. And the pressure and the atomizer. Good atomizer. Yeah, this is a good one. Yeah, I liked it. I like this. I can't reference Symphony because I've never smelled it, but from what I've heard, smells just like that. What I've heard, grapefruit, citrusy. I don't really smell nothing spicy, nothing like that. No, little fresh. But can I see? I heard Symphony is like $600. Can I see spending $600 on this? No. No. Which is part of the reason why we went with Khadlaj Island Dream. Because $600, nah, bro. Not for that. They need to blow my socks off. And that's not blowing my socks off. It's just nice and decent. Let's go see what the notes are. For Island Dreams. Island Dreams by Khadlaj Perfumes. Thank you for bearing with me. We got main accords. It says it's citrus, fresh, spicy, musky, amber, aromatic, and powdery. What else we got here? They're giving it a 4.19 out of 10. Well, out of 5. Which, you know, out of 10 it would be a 8.2. Or 8.4 because it's 1.19. Go run it down. 8 above an 8. And for the notes, they got off the top. That's what that is. That's ginger. Okay. And bergamot. I was right. Okay. Ginger, bergamot off the top, which I said was orgy or the tangerine or the citrusy note. Grapefruit, and then musk and ambroxan in the base. So this is gonna perform. Need that for them summer days and that summer heat. I like it. Solid. Goodbye. Get a lot of wear out of that for the summer. All right, next up, we got this bad boy, which I went to Burlington. One of my coworkers was in there, you know, working, and she saw me looking, and we started talking. She's like, "Oh, you looking for that TikTok stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm looking for that TikTok stuff." Fragrance is what she meant. She's like, "People come in all the time and they buy them up. One guy came and bought 14 or 20 of them at one time." I'm like, "God, dog, that's why I can't find nothing in your Burlington, because people coming in, they scoop up everything." So I was looking, ain't see nothing. And she said, "Well, they got a truck in the back. Let me go check and see what else they got." She came back out. She handed me a side. I was like, "Nah, I don't want that. I'm good." Then it was another one I think I already had. And then she was holding this one close to the chest like she didn't want to give it up. I said, well, what's that? She turned that bad boy around and I saw that Safari Breeze. I like, let me get that. I'm copping because I heard this is a summer banger. Like I said, I'm looking for summer fragrances, something for the summer. Heard this was a banger. This is supposed to be an interpretation of Tales from Zanzibar. And I heard that was good. So at the front, you got that beautiful image. You know what I'm saying? Of the, it don't look like a safari. This look like a mountain and some, yeah, it don't look like a safari. Yeah, look for yourself. That top, French Avenue, navy blue. On the back, you got your sticker of authentication, and then some write-ups, some ingredients and all that good stuff. On the bottom, you got a barcode and a QR code. We didn't scan it. We don't know where we're going or where it's going. That's how much I paid for it, $34.99. And then she was kind enough to let me use her discount. Love you for that. Appreciate you. And let's bust this bad boy open. Throw that to the side. We don't want that. We're not worried about that plastic. We're going to get into the presentation of the fragrance. And it's an extrait de parfum. Look at that good old bottle. Y'all get to see it first. How's it look? That's fire. That's fire. Got the little tassel and the little picture that was on the, what's the name on the front of this little sticker? That's a sticker. Nice little navy blue bottle, frosted. Cap. And my tassel come off. Boy, come on now, y'all. French Avenue, get it together. Is this tassel supposed to be tight on here? Or something? Matter of fact, let me rig it up. There you go. Tassel's supposed to be tight. Oh, if you want it to be tight, just push that little ball up around the neck. Tassel still on it now. Cap, metal, heavy metal. It's got like a little mountain ridge on the top. Like, that's cool. I like the way they did that. Clicks into place. The bottle has a sticker on the front and it's a nice clear blue frosted glass. I like that. But y'all not worried about that. Y'all want to know what it smells like. And so do I. This is supposed to be an interpretation of Tales from Zanzibar. I don't have the original. I heard good things about it, and I'm hoping that it lives up to the hype. And if it does, boy, I tell you, let's get a decent atomizer. I like that. A little musky, a little fruity, a little bit of citrus in that bad boy. What else am I smelling? Whatever it is, it smells good. Did I get a spray on this? There we go. Another one for good measure. Yeah, I like this. This is dope. This is dope. I'm gonna enjoy this. This is dope. Good summer scent. So let's go over to Fragrantica and see what they have to say about good old Safari Breeze from French Avenue. Got the notes pulled up, got everything pulled up. It says the main accords are citrus, green, fruity, aromatic, woody, fresh, spicy, earthy, and coconut, moss, and fresh. Definitely get all of that. Not the coconut though, because that surprised me a little bit. It's in there, but it might be hiding behind something. He ain't poke his head out like that. It's not leading the way. But off the top, you got grapefruit, black currant, coconut, spearmint, jasmine, vetiver, oak moss, amber. I like that. It's good. And it says this one, they give it a 4.25. So an 8.5 out of 10, which is with 366 votes. So I like it. All right. So all of these so far have been a W for me. I ain't gonna sit here like a W, a big W. Last but not least, we got Atlantis from French Avenue. Backstory behind this. Was in Charlotte with my fam, celebrating my sister's birthday. Called my brother and his family come through. We went and ate, and then after we ate and hung out, laughed and joked, had a good time or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We parted ways, and I decided, hey, I'm about to check Charlotte out and see what they Burlington got, because the one back at home, I done drained that one dry. They ain't got nothing. They bone dry every time I hit them up. And I was looking for this. I've been hearing people seeing it, and I didn't want to pay the retail price for it. Oh, well, I didn't want to pay what the price was online, because they were asking close to like $50. And they've been getting it for the price of good old $34.99. I'd rather pay that. So I went up into Burlington, found it. The reason this one does not have the plastic on it is because the camera cut off on me, and I'm reshooting this. All right, with an unboxing. I hadn't smelled it yet, but the unwrapping and all that good stuff, which y'all probably don't want to see anyway. But it was ripped open anyway. I'm like, how you do that? And they had two of them. They both was the same. Like the plastic had came off. Got a little scratch mark right here, like something like a cap in to rip it open. But the whole thing wasn't open. It was just that part of the cellophane was ripped open. So I'm like, God, no, that's slack. I'm gonna buy it anyway because I couldn't find it. But good old Atlantis. This is supposed to be a dupe or interpretation of room 1025 or 1015 Wave Child. And I've been hearing good things about it. So we gonna get into it. We got the box, good old purple and silver on the front, nothing on that side, nothing on that side. On the back, you got the sticker of authentication. And then you got a barcode, QR code. You got all your little ingredients there or whatever. And we gonna open it up, let y'all see the bottle. Called Fret Style. Pretty bottle sits right there. To me, out of all of the ones that I opened and you've seen today, this is the best bottle. I like this bottle the most. Yeah, it's dope. Look at that. That pretty purple with that glass and all that good stuff. Cap clicks into place. It's not too secure. I would not pick this up by the top. I got the other two in this line. I think it's 4. They did one for women. It was a pink bottle. They did Aether, which is supposed to be greenly. They did Chaos, which is in the red bottle like this. And then now I have this one. I wanted to cop this because I heard Wave Child was a banger. And we're going to see for ourselves today. Let's get a spray in the air. I also wanted to cop because I wanted to see how close it was to the original. I got Scentbird, and they sent me out a vial of the room 1025 or whatever Wave Child. I hadn't gotten into that yet, but I'm going to compare and contrast it coming soon. All right, just wait. All right, atomizer is decent. Woo, that watermelon. Off the top, off rip, yes, it's prominent. I like that. This is a different fruity smell. It's different. I like that watermelon. Let's give it watermelon. Let's give it a little woody. A little bit of suntan-like vibe to it. It smells like something for the like you on the beach. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like if you at the beach or something and you got not a typical beach. We ain't talking about Myrtle Beach. We talking about a good beach. You know what I'm saying? A beach with some nice water, not dirty, muddy water. Outside of my city, but my state, Myrtle Beach, good old Myrtle Beach. But I mean somewhere, tropical with you eating a good old pineapple or some fruit. You know what I'm saying? Watermelon in the mix, so you got that smell and the sea breeze hitting you. Yeah, this right here definitely puts me in that type of place. All right, so let's look it up. Look up Wave Child and see what we got. Room 1015. I said it wrong. My bad. I apologize, room 1015. I apologize. I'm sorry. Room 1015. Wave Child. It says its main accords are ozonic, aquatic, citrusy, amber, coconut, sweet, fruity, animalic. I ain't getting an animalic from this, but okay, if you say so. They rating it a 4.04 out of 5, which is an 8, and it has 1,700 volts. You got to be strong with 1,700 volts, bro, and you still averaging a 4. Yeah. And what's in this bad boy? You got mandarin orange, and lemon. So you got mandarin orange, regular orange, and lemon. So it's definitely giving off citrus, but not. But you got 3 citrus, well, citrus notes or whatever, and it's not overpowering the scent, which is cool because the watermelon and the coconut really, driving this bad boy. So we got mandarin orange, lemon, watermelon, coconut, and then ambergris, amberwood, and cacao. Yeah, I like this. Get us a good run for his money too. So, yo, all in all, I think we got a good fragrance haul. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all follow me, like, comment, and subscribe to my page. All my social media, Mr. Fresh on Campus Frag Talk. Y'all come through, stop by. Tell me about the video, what you like. If you got any of the fragrances that I said or mentioned or showed today, or tell me what your idea of a good summer fragrance is. Tell me which ones you want to cop, which ones you're looking for. What your Burlington got in stock? What is the last thing you cop? You know what I'm saying? Let's have a conversation. Stop by, talk to me, chat. You know what I'm saying? All your comments are welcome that are full of love. Anything that's hate, keep it to yourself. I don't want to see it. But, you know what I'm saying? Till next time, y'all stay blessed. Keep God first. Stay fresh as can be, but ain't no guarantee you're going to be fresh as me. It's your boy Kader from Mr. Fresh on Campus Frag Talk, and I'm out.